so napped.
Hello and welcome back again to Explorations in Rhythm A class at Drum Progression Studio. Of course, I am Cassidy, your teacher. I miss you guys so much. And again, I've got my friend Lainey and Gage with me. So we today are going to get to play and listen to a lot of different instruments. We're even going to play a game today. So hopefully you're ready for that. But just like normal, we're going to get warmed up with some tunes. So find a spot where you can be in a really good ready position. Whether you're on a stool or crisscross applesauce, doesn't matter as long as you got your hands in your lap ready position. When I start our beat today, I want to see how fast you can get in your set position. All right. So I know I can't see you, but I'll know. I'll feel it. It's like a little spidey sense. Yeah, I'll know. So I'm going to press start, but when you hear it, I want to see how fast you can get in set position and then just follow what I do. Oh, man. Are you as fast as Gage? He's really fast. All right. Let's see if we can pat the slow beat. Here we go. Cool. You guys like Gage's beat today? I like it. Good one. Let's see if we can go twice as fast like this. All right. I want to see if we can do 4 pats and 4 claps, okay? So you're going to have to count to know what to do. 4 pats on your legs and then 4 claps. 1, 2, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now just 2 of each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, now just 1 of each. Here we go. You gotta move quick. Very good. Back to just pats. Okay. So I know we haven't done this in quite a while, but I want to see if we can do our exercise that we learned together at the beginning of the semester called 8 on a hand. Now, I know it's been a long time, but remember, we just count to 8, play it on each hand, and then we alternate, okay? So we'll start with our right hand, count out loud, 2, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna go back and forth, keep counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternate. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 3, 4, 5. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternate. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3. Back to just your pats on your legs. Good. All right, let's see if we can do 2 regular and 2 crisscrosses, okay? So we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I know it kind of tingles you up. 1, 2, ready, and stop. Very good warm up. Nice job. Hopefully you were able to remember Hopefully you were able to remember that 8 on a hand exercise. I know it's been a little while since we did that, but hopefully you were able to remember that. And just a reminder, if you ever want to go back and kind of refresh and practice that more, we do have those YouTube videos that you can check out in the Explorations in Rhythm playlist, where you can practice 8 on a hand as much as you want to. You can do it over and over if you'd like. So we're all warmed up. Now, we've been working on rhythm reading, and you guys are doing really, really good with this. We've learned about 3 different types of notes. We've learned about the quarter notes. So we've got quarter notes here. I'm going to kind of breeze through the different notes first. Remember, we count these 1, 2, 3, 4. We also have learned about the, what are the next fastest ones called?
Eighth notes.
Eighth notes. Remember, we count these 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then our newest notes that we've been working on the past couple of weeks are even faster. We got to cram 4 into each beat. These are called 16th notes. That's right. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So those are our 3 types of notes. Now, I'm going to try to quickly compose something, okay?
Oh, man.
And I want you guys, when I hold it up, to see if you can count my rhythm, okay? So I'm going to give you just a couple of seconds to check this measure of music out. This is what I decided to compose. So see if you can figure out how to count this. Remember, right now we should only be getting to number 4. So if you're accidentally in your head getting to number 6 or 7 or 8, say, whoa, 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 something's not right. Let me go back and see if you can count this measure. All right, so hopefully you came up with 1 E and a, 2 and 3 and 4. If you did, then you're right. Give yourself a pat on the back. Very nice. So that's our rhythm right now. Let's see if we can count this rhythm together and pat it on your legs so that you can alternate. All point, so your focus face should be on the music. All the answers are right here. If you're looking around, you won't know what to play. So you got to put your focus face on the music and see if you can count and play at the same time. Here we go. Let's try it. 1 E and a 2 and ready. Here we go. It's 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. Very cool. Let's see now. That was our practice round. If we can do this rhythm 4 times in a row, we're going to jump all the way to 4. So 4 times this same measure, patting on your legs, counting with your voices, eyes on the music. Ready and go. E and 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. Again. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. One more. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. Excellent. I want to stick with this rhythm. Can we try to go a little faster? Let's see if we can push the speed a little bit. This time only 2 times through the measure. Let's go a little faster, okay? We're going to go 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. 2 times though. Set position. Ready and a go. It's 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. How'd you do? You need one more pass at it? Let's do that same one more time. Lainey got it. She nailed it. She's good to go. She can go faster. Ready and a go. It's 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. Again. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. Very cool. So hopefully you were able to follow that along. You guys are getting awesome at reading 16th notes, 8th notes, quarter notes, and some of you couldn't even do this like last month or a couple months ago. So y'all are smart. You catch on quick. And now you know how to read rhythms. Super proud of you. So I'm going to put my rhythm chart aside for right now. And we have got in this room, I'm going to tilt this down just a teeny so you can see. So in the classroom today, hopefully you can see all of that. We've got out all of these instruments that we've been learning about together lately. If you know where all of these instruments come from, there's 5 different instruments. If you know where they come from, can you shout it out?
West Africa.
Yes, very good. So they come from Africa. The first time we studied these together, we even got our globe down and we found Africa. So we found where they come from. So We've got 5 different instruments that we've been focusing on. So I want to go through all of those. So let's see. We'll start down there. Gage, what have you got down there on the end?
What do I have at the end?
Let's tell him. What does he have down there? Hopefully you said.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Doo-noon. Yeah, and right now he's actually got, maybe you're an overachiever at home and you said the doo-noon.
Doo-doo.
Ba. Yeah, the biggest one, the big mama. So that's our doo-noon. Now, Gage is going to play doo-noon. What I want you to do, if you've got something at home, like a bucket and a stick, you can grab that. Me and Lainey are going to practice on our legs. So if you want to do that, you can. Gage is going to play the real thing. Let's see if we can practice together our doo-noon. 1, 2, ready, go. Ready and stop. Okay, what's that drum called? Doo-noon. Now, the game that we're going to play a little later, remember I said we were going to play a game? The game that we're going to play, it's really important that you guys know the names of the instruments. So you have to remember that that drum, the way that it sounds, is the doo-noon, right? Now, the next instrument in our lineup right here is the instrument that we introduced last week. So this is a type of bell that comes from Africa. It's not the, it's a different one. It actually doesn't have bell in its name, at least in English. So this one has 2 different bells on it. Do you remember what it's called? It's kind of a funky name. It's called the gankogi. Can you say gankogi?
Gankogi.
Gankogi. That's it. Cool. And we're going to use a stick to play our gankogi. And the pattern that we were working on, we were trying to play back and forth from the high bell to the low bell, tick tock. So here's what I want you to do. To practice this at home, if you've got something to play on, great, good for you, grab that. If you don't, though, here's how we're going to practice it. I want you to put one hand out like this, like you're receiving a $100 bill. Yeah, somebody's giving you some money. And I want that to be your high bell, and I want your leg to be your low bell. So you'll play like this, high, low, high, low, high, low. So that's how you can practice that. Let's see if we can do it together. So set position on your high bell or on your claps. 1, 2, ready, go. Tick, tock, 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 tick, tock. 1, 2, ready, and stop. Very cool. Remember, I said our game, it's really important you know the name. So what's this one called?
Gankogi.
Gankogi, they said with loud enthusiasm. That's right. We've got our gankogi. All right. So I'm going to set that one there. Now, the next instrument is the one that we started out first playing when we started talking about instruments that come from West Africa. So this is a very important drum. We know that it is called the Djembe. Yeah, we've been talking about this one a lot. So this is our king drum or our djembe. So we've been working on a special pattern on our djembe for that cuckoo rhythm. So I want you guys to help me with that. If you've got a bucket, you can grab your bucket and play along with it. I don't know if you feel like playing, you can grab a bucket. If you don't have a bucket, you can do this on your legs. Yeah. So Gage, he can show you how to play this on your legs. You can still move your hands just like you would. And Lainey will show you on a bucket. We're going to practice that bass, open, bass, then stop pattern. Or 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's see if we can do that. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, ready, and stop. So what's the name of this drum? The king drum, what's it called?
Djembe.
The djembe, that's right. So remember that name. Don't forget it. It's called the djembe. All right, let's see. Lainey, what do we have there next in our lineup?
Next, we have the banana bell.
Oh, that's right. So this instrument, remember, it's the one that we had put together with the doo-noons. But when you play it by itself, it's played the same way. We play with that metal stick. So we've got our banana bell here. So let's see if we can practice the banana bell part. Let's say this rhythm. We're going to go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, or banana, banana. So if you've got a banana bell, I know at least one of my students, Caleb, he has a banana bell, so you can grab that at home. If not, you can clap just like me and Gage. I know I don't have a banana bell in my house. That's really cool. So grab whatever you can if you've got a banana bell or something to practice this like a banana bell. If not, we'll clap. 1 and 2, banana.
1 and 2, banana. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
Banana,
Banana, banana, banana.
banana. 1, 2, ready, and stop. Nice. So that's our banana bell. And last but not least, we've got our, what is that one called?
Hache.
Hache. That's it, the hache. Now, and like I said, I don't expect you to have all these instruments, but you can find something. Any kind of shaker instrument will work for this. I know my student Elijah has a hache at home, so you can grab that, Elijah. But grab what you've got, a shaker instrument, and let's see if we can play the hache. Now, if you don't have a shaker instrument, you can practice on your leg, just like me and Gage. Here we go. Let's see if we can play hache. 1, 2, ready, go.
Hache, 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 hache.
1, 2, ready, and stop. Very cool. What's that instrument called?
Hache.
The hache. That's right. So make sure you know all these names. The hache, the banana bell, the djembe, the gankogi, and the dunoon. All right. So those are all the instruments that we've learned about from West Africa. Now, remember I told you that we were going to play a game. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you with me. You guys are going to come with me back here because I'm going to teach you the song that we're going to use in our game that we'll play. So I'm going to set you guys up right over here so that you can see me play on the vibraphone. So, like I said, I'm going to teach you the song that we're going to use for this. A lot of my students, you guys already know it, and that's great. It's that drummer, drummer, what's that sound song that we've done together a lot. If you don't know it, I'm going to go over it really quick. The words are super easy. We're going to sing drummer, drummer, what's that sound? We're asking a question each time. What's that sound? So we're going to sing drummer, drummer, what's that sound? And then there's going to be a little pause. So I'm going to sing and play. If you feel like you learned the song and you want to join me on the singing, I would love to hear you sing with me. It sounds like this. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? 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 All right, can you sing that with me? Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? Good, sing it again. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? One more time. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? Now, we're asking a question. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? So in that space, you're going to hear a sound. And the sound is going to be one of those 5 West African percussion instruments we've learned about. You might hear the djembe. You might hear the gankogi. You might hear the banana bell. You might hear the dunoon. You might hear the hache. So I know you can't see Gage and Lainey, but they're in here and they're going to be sneaky. So they're going to be sneaky and they're going to pick an instrument to play. They'll play it in that space. And your job is to turn your really good listening ears on. And I want you to see if you can guess what they're playing. If you think you know, you can shout out the name. I'll ask you at the end. But if you think you know the name of the instrument that you hear, you can shout it out. So here we go. We're going to sing and then listen. Okay? So let's see if we can guess our first one. Sing with me. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? 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 All right, hopefully you shouted it out already. What was that sound? What instrument was that we heard?
Gankogi.
Yeah, hopefully you said gankogi. If you did, you were right. All right, so now we're going to start again, but it'll be a different instrument that you'll hear, so you got to listen, okay? 1, 2, sing with me. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? 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 All right, what did you hear? What was that? Well, think about it. Which instrument was Lainey playing? I know you can't see her, but she was playing it. Hopefully you said Djembe. If you did, you were right. So we've got our djembe that we just heard. Now we're moving on to a new instrument. So let's sing together. Here we go. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? 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 What did you hear? What instrument did you hear? What do you think? Shout it out if you know it. Is it the
Hache.
hache? If you said the hache, you were right. That's it. Yeah. All right. So we got another instrument coming up. So get your listening ears ready. We'll sing our song. Here we go. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? 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 What did you hear? What was that? What was that instrument? I know one of my students who loves this instrument, and I bet he's at home saying, "Banana bell," as loud as he can. And he's right, that was the banana bell that we heard. All right, we got another one. So get your listening ears ready. All right, we're gonna sing and listen. 1, 2, sing with me. Drummer, drummer, what's that sound? 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 What did you hear? What was that last instrument? I'll give you a hint. Remember, it's the West African bass drums. There are 3 in the family. Hopefully you said the doo-doons. That was, and if you're really, really, really good at listening, maybe you even knew that that was the doo-doon-ba, the mama drum. Good. Very cool, you guys. So you guessed all of the West African instruments that we have been learning about. We learned 5 different instruments from West Africa, and you guys learned how to play all of them. You learned how to play special rhythms on them, your reading rhythms. We learned our song Kumbaya that we played together last week. Really good. And before that, in the semester, remember all that. Don't ever forget about all that other stuff we learned about from the orchestra, the orchestral percussion instruments. So we've done a lot of learning this semester, and I thank you guys so much for that. This is the final class of the semester. So we'll wrap up after this. And if you guys have any questions for us, like I always say, don't hesitate to reach out via email. and stay in touch. If you have done any cool playing at home or drawings at home, I'd love for you to share that with us on Facebook so the rest of the world can see how good you guys are at percussion and how smart you are. That's all we have for now. So I will say goodbye, and I'm going to let Lainey and Gage say bye too. They're over here.
Bye.
Bye. All right. See you guys soon. I hope in person. All right. Bye.